Today we're going to read the book Dubai's Talking Towers by Ralph Browning. Dubai is a very busy city, full of busy people and busy roads, busy shoppers and busy malls, busy children and busy schools, holiday makers busy having fun. But there is a time when Dubai isn't so busy, when it's very late at night, and at the same time it's very early in the morning, when all the children are asleep, yet at the same time not everybody is sleeping. A secret magical time when Dubai's talking towers wake up and go for a wander. Nobody knows about Dubai's talking towers. Nobody is awake to see. Until one night, twins Samia and Zane were lying in bed, sleepy but too excited to sleep. "I can't wait to go swimming in the sea," said Samia, "and sliding in the snow," added Zane, "riding the rapids and roller coasters, making friends with the dolphins and penguins." Even when they scrunched up their eyes really, really tight, Samia and Zane could not get to sleep. "Let's go splashing in the creek and play hide and seek. Let's play catch with my ball." "Who could that be, having so much fun so late at night?" asked Samia. "Or so early in the morning," added Zane. The children couldn't believe their eyes. Outside, there were big, massive, giant, huge towers walking and talking, laughing and dancing. "Well now, who is this watching us? And why are you awake so late? My name's Etty, by the way. You mustn't tell anyone. We're going to play with my ball." The children, wide-eyed, giggled. "We're too excited to sleep," said Samia. "We're looking forward to swimming in the sea and sliding in the snow," added Zane. "Don't forget to try windsurfing. I'm Burj Al Arab, and I'm the best windsurfer in all of Dubai, thanks to my beautiful sail. Ever so nice to meet you. I'm Princess, and I actually love to read, but I couldn't resist coming out to play with my friends. Like me, we have so much fun dancing. I'm Trudy, by name and by nature. Amy, that's me. And I'm Race. We're twins too, just like you. I may be the oldest tower on the block, but I can keep up with these kids. I'm WTC. Welcome to Dubai, the best city in the world. I suppose it couldn't hurt if we showed you around." Talking towers arrived at Dubai Creek. With the twins in tow, they splashed in the water, climbed over all the bridges, played hide and seek, but not for long, as they couldn't find many places to hide, and played catch with a small Abra very carefully. They threw Eddie's ball to each other across the creek, across the bobbing wooden dhows, across the ancient wind tower houses, across the sleeping shut-down stalls of the souks. Burj Al Arab threw the ball to Twirly. Twirly kicked the ball to WTC. WTC headed the ball to Rates. Rates blocked, but he missed. The ball bounced away towards the sea. "Oh no," shouted Etty. "Please, someone catch my ball." Princess snatched for the ball, but Chess couldn't hold it. Amy and Race dived for the ball, but Chess couldn't grab it. Twirly jumped up high, but Chess couldn't reach it. WTC stretched as far as he could, but Chess couldn't grasp it. Burj Al Arab even threw out his sail, but Chess couldn't catch the ball. The ball bounced into the creek, splashing water on the bobbing dhows, narrowly missing the ancient wind towers, sailing over the sleepy souks and soaring out to sea. "Oh no, we've lost my ball," wailed Etty. "What will the people say? They will find out about everything." Couldn't we use something else to replace your ball? Suggested Twirly. How about a tram or a boat, a palm tree or a goat? Come on, Towers, help me think. I've got it, a camel. No, that'll never work, sighed Eddie. Oh, what shall I do? You'll have to tell him. He'll be cross with you, but he's our leader, so he'll know what to do, said Princess. Who? Asked Samia and Zane. The talking towers shuffled around and looked at their feet. Burj Khalifa? Trembled Eddie. But he's so big and so tall and so important and so scary. But most of all, he's just so tall. Samia and Zane looked at each other and smiled. You know, to us, all you talking towers are so big and so tall, but you've been so kind, said Samia. I'm sure Burj Khalifa will be nice and friendly too, added Zane. Let's go ask him for help. Over in downtown, Burj Khalifa was enjoying looking at the stars reflected in his very own lake. He loved being the tallest tower in the world. He loved that everyone, and I mean everyone, looked up to him. He loved people taking his photo, making models of him, and putting him on posters and postcards. Especially, he loved being a movie star. He saw the talking towers jumping in the water and splashing each other, climbing over all the bridges and playing hide and seek, although he admitted he wouldn't be very good at that game. But they never asked him to play. Yes, Burj Khalifa loved being the world's tallest tower, but he was just a bit lonely. Rather lower down in downtown, Samia and Zane looked up and up, higher and higher at the famous Burj Khalifa. Excuse me, Burj Khalifa? Samia asked politely. But they were so small and Burj Khalifa was so tall that he couldn't hear them. They had to shout very loudly, both together at the same time. Hello, Burj Khalifa! Burj Khalifa leaned down and down and down, lower and lower and lower. Hello, children. Can I help you? He asked. Higher and higher and higher, and up and up lifted the twins. Burj Khalifa, said Samia, we need someone tall to help us save Eddie's ball. And you're the tallest of them all, added Zane. Surprised, Burj Khalifa said, why doesn't Eddie ask me himself? He's a little scared. You're so very tall, replied Zane. Eddie stepped out from the shadows of the skyline, trembling. Please, would you help me get my ball? Burj Khalifa looked at Eddie, wet from jumping and splashing in the water, and less tall without his ball. Eddie cowered and shrunk even more. I'm in so much trouble, he thought. Scary, tall Burj Khalifa looked up to the skies. He drew in a deep breath and closed his eyes. He opened his mouth and roared. Ha 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 ha. I'd love to help you get your ball. You always have so much fun. We should invite me too, answered Burj Khalifa. Samia and Zane looked at his startled face, and they started to giggle too. But Burj Khalifa wasn't scary at all. Eddie stared at Burj Khalifa, and then he also let out a little chortle. Oh, Burj Khalifa, we'd love for you to play with us, said Eddie. They rushed back to the bike creek where they saw Eddie's ball floating far out to sea. Oh no, we're too late, shouted Eddie. Don't worry, Eddie, leave it to me. Burj Khalifa jumped into the creek and strode out into the sea. He leaned and reached and grabbed the ball. Thank you, Burj Khalifa, you're the best, shouted Eddie. All the talking towers clapped and cheered. Burj Khalifa played with the other talking towers until it was almost time for the stars to go out, for the sun to come up, and for the busy people of Dubai to start getting busy again. It was time for the talking towers to hurry back to their places in the city before anyone saw them and go to sleep. Eddie took the twins back home so they could go to bed too. Thanks for helping us make friends with Burj Khalifa, he said. You can come and play with us anytime. Just remember to keep our secret. Samia and Zane waved goodbye and were soon fast asleep. They dreamed about the exciting adventures they were going to have for their new big best friends, Dubai's Talking Towers. And when they woke up, they were not tired at all. The end.